to the Scam Slam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Ran out of air. Not bad, huh? So, Frankie Zeffirino is my favorite singer. My favorite person in the entire world. The only person I trust.
At this point, you're probably not avoiding therapy
in this whole world.
You're probably avoiding therapy because
I know
very good at coping.
Because he's never hurt
so
me.
good that you stop noticing
And I know he
how
never would, and
heavy
he would
everything
protect me.
feels. As a therapist who goes to
And he's
therapy
only one.
yourself, it's important to remember that your mind and body hold on
Damn it,
to
if I
every
cry right
stressor
now.
you don't have time to process. That stress shows up as exhaustion, irritability,
Damn it.
or feeling
Damn it, man.
overloaded in a way you just
Shit.
can't explain.
Ugh.
Therapy can help
And
you
all I
start
want,
listening. Now, one
other
barrier
than
for
proving
many
who I am,
people is
reuniting
knowing how
with
to
my real
choose the
family.
right therapist. Better
All I want in this whole
removes the
world
barrier. You answer a short
is to see him
questionnaire
and
about
spend
your
time with
goals,
him.
preferences, and needs. BetterHelp reviews your
Quality
responses
time,
and
not
matches
with
you
people
with a
around,
therapist
not,
that fits
you know,
what you're
nobody,
looking for.
just
You can
private
meet over
quality
video,
time.
phone, or live chat, so the
Talking,
format fits
whatever.
your life. Many clients report meaningful symptom improvement within
He's my
12
happy
weeks
ever
of
after.
consistent sessions. If you want to walk into 2026 with less mental weight and more clarity, therapy with BetterHelp can be your
Damn it.
starting point. Dream vacations start here. Enter now for a chance to win $10,000.
Also, the first person to ever tell me it was okay to cry.
Our travel advisors plan every detail. No DIY required.
I
And
hate
win
crying.
today.
I don't like to cry. It's weird for me. I don't like to cry because I wasn't allowed to, and it's weird. But it's like I can't control it. It sucks. Maybe someday I'll get used to being able to have human emotions and being a human, you know? Instead of a robot. Stepford wife, whatever you want to call it. Basically, shit. And having to play stupid. I was so good at playing stupid, they believed it. My IQ's 149. Holy shit. Within the sound of silence, the streets I walked alone, the streets of cobblestone, in the freedom over history line, I take the colors to the cold like dawn. My eyes were still by the flash of a neon light that spent the night. It touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. Frank is actually the reason I started singing again. You know, in front of people. People hearing without listening, people writing songs, and voices never share. No one dare to still the sound The silence was you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. In the words I know that I teach you. In my own I teach you. In my words I silent raindrops fell. They go the world was silent. And the people bowed in prayer to the neon God they made. In the silence of the Israel man, in the words of the gospel man, in the signs and the words of the prophets that ring out the subway walls, tremors forth with love in the sound of silence. See, the truth is, the reason I didn't sing in front of people since I was a kid is because when you're told so many times that you can't sing, and that's putting it nicely, like I had an ex tell me never to not sing and to stop singing when I would try to sing because I sounded like alley cats fighting in an alley. And they always had something to say. I had opportunities. I had 2 guppies, okay? Bear with me. Hi. So, when I was in junior high, I had this opportunity to, I cannot say this, so give me a minute. Yeah. See, I had this opportunity in junior high to do a talent show at the college, and Ralph told me about it. Because I don't know what to say. And he told me about it. I didn't tell Linda, he didn't tell Linda. I told my choir teacher, and I decided I was going to do the worst things I could do. From Greece. And every day after school, I stayed after school for about 2 hours practicing that song. And about a week, he said he believed I was ready and he thought I would win. He believed I was going to win. And that's when I told Linda. And she said I wasn't allowed to do it because I would be wasting my time and be embarrassed. Nobody would like it. And then, just like the teen beauty pageant, I got a flyer that was dressed to me for this teen beauty pageant. And it would go off of knowledge, talent, that kind of thing. And she told me I couldn't do it because I would lose. Yeah. So, I didn't have low self-esteem. I had beyond no self-esteem. And what changed? Frankie. That's what did it. He showed me anything is possible. Jesus Christ. He showed me anything is possible. But, I fell in love with that man before I ever knew who he was. Wasn't even a video on his page. It came on my For You page when I was a scam account. And, yeah, as soon as the moment I laid eyes on him, I saw his heart and his soul. Most beautiful soul of anyone I've ever seen, ever come across. Beautiful heart. and a smile to match, even though it was fake. I know when he genuinely smiles, and I know when it's fake. It's still beautiful either way, but I love when he genuinely smiles because his whole face lights up, and he has this childlike laughter and giggle, and I love it about him. I love everything about that man. He smiles from his eyes when it's genuine. I decided in December 2020 that I would be single and celibate the rest of my life, never be with anybody ever again, never fall in love. I was fine. I was going to be a nun. I was going to become a nun, basically. Don't want none, don't need none, don't want to get none. Got it? So, God, these gummies, man. So, that was in December of 2020 when I finally left my last ex for good. And then February, right, I think it was right before Valentine's Day, because he was doing that one video, God, what was it? God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't even find it on YouTube now either. Don't you wanna be? Don't you wanna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. It was that one. And that was the first time I watched one of his lives. He was making that video. And, but yeah. Oh, excuse me. I hate having diverticulitis. But it's better than gastroparesis. I apologize. The whole... I can't help it. But... Yeah, Shark says, "Burger out that in," right? So, I had the attraction, crushes or whatever you want to call them, Channing Tatum, Johnny Depp, Triple H from WWE, JC Chazet, Brett Michaels, there were a few. But, as soon as I first did that, as soon as I saw him, that was it. And he's the only one. I only have eyes for you. Yeah, it's like that. And that's why I wait. And that's why I've dealt with everything I've dealt with. I've dealt with things like I've already been in a relationship with him. And worse. If it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't be here where I am today because I probably would have gone back to my ex stupidly. Probably ended up, if I did, I guarantee that. So many times he tried. Well, he probably would have. Yeah, he couldn't have done it. Or I would still be in that place being poisoned and rugged. I never would have changed my life the way I have, and I never would have found the confidence I have to change and the strength. I had the strength that was always in me, but it's hard to explain. He helped me find my voice. Damn it. He's the only one that has this damn effect on me, too. The weirdest shit. I know when he's angry. I know when he's happy. I know when he's crying. I know when he's sad. I know when he's irritated. It's... I feel it. As you can see. I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know. Might be just one of those nights, the gummies too, but he's my Prince Charming. And I'm ready for my happily ever after. And, I've wondered why he hasn't said either way how he feels. I think it's because he had to heal. And, let things go. And he had to be ready to open his heart. And who knows, maybe he is ready. And maybe I'll find out very soon. I mean, he does know my address and all. His calendar is in my living room. So, but yeah. I've waited for that man for 5 years now. I'd wait for him to forever, I guess. Because if it's not him, then it's nobody. The thing is, I think I understand, why it would take so long. Because his career and everything, he wants to make sure he ends up with the right person if he's going to be with the person. It's not anybody, I have this feeling when he gets into a relationship, the next one, it's going to be his last. It's going to be someone that he wants to marry. And I think he knows who that is. Whether it's me, I don't know. Could be anybody. He's very sneaky like that. Very sneaky. And he likes to surprise and wait for the perfect moment. There's never a perfect moment. But I guess the right moment. And I'm sure whoever it is that he would open his heart to and end up with, he would most likely want to tell that person in person, knowing him. And the truth be told, and I've said this many, many times, all I care about is his happiness. And if he decided to be with somebody else, all that would matter is that he's happy. And as long as that person made him happy, I would defend their relationship to the death. I would. But the first time that person hurt him, I would wreck that motherfucking orange jumpsuit. Just saying. And if it was me that he would end up with, he would be stuck with me. If he ever got tired of me, he'd have to go take a nap because then when he woke up, he wouldn't be tired of me anymore. I'm just saying. But yeah. All I care about is he is happy. And whether it's me or somebody else, as long as he's happy. Do I hope it's me? Yes. Of course. It's been 5 fucking years I've been in love with this man. Or shit. And I always will be. No matter what. And I'm very protective of him. Like I said, he's the reason why I'm where I am today. And very outspoken. And very determined. And it's very strange. The strangest part is, I used to believe that I had blue eyes and brown hair with natural red highlights. Because that's what I was told. For so long. And that's what I would say. But that changed. It's weird how it changed. In 2021. He had a contest for a Zoom, and I was one of the winners. I bought one fucking ticket for that thing. I mean, everything happens the way it's meant to. Y'all, I'll tell you what. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Um, the It was like talking to somebody I've known my entire life. The only person I've ever been so comfortable talking to. And so comfortable with. The first person that didn't make my skin crawl when they touched me. I felt. The only time I felt like I was right where I was supposed to be. Like I was home. When we were, in person together. You know what I mean. Well, what's interesting about that Zoom is after that Zoom, I don't know what the fuck happened. The first time I looked in the mirror after that Zoom, I saw that my eyes were not blue. I thought it looked. I looked in the mirror; they were golden brown and brown hair. That was the first time I ever saw my natural hair color and eye color. The real way it is. When people tell you something for so long, you believe it. Trustably, you believe it. When you're conditioned to, I guess they call that brainwashing. Brainwashing and false memories, and yeah. I'm working through it though. But tell you what, I don't know if that man actually knows how many times he saved my life. It kept me going. Hopefully, I'll get to tell him to his face someday. Soon, But everything, if it's meant to be, it'll be. So I just, be patient and, I'd love it if he went to the UK with me too. I would, that'd be amazing to experience that with him, and then also have somebody there with me that I trust. Because it's kind of scary. Because as soon as I get over there and I gotta talk to them, and then once it gets out, the whole media thing and everything, so it's a little scary. But I have to. I haven't gotten this far just to fucking give up. Shit. I always do what I say I'm gonna do. No matter what it takes. I'm gonna do it. Now I'm gonna sing. Let's get back to the music. I've cried enough. And then it goes back to the thing with the fuck. Lord have mercy. Why did it go back to the main fucking thing? It's okay. Here's the thing. Nothing will ever change what happened to me. Ever. And even with everything that had been done to me, and even the things I don't remember, which is probably good I don't remember, I'll remember when little by little, my brain has this way of only letting me remember what I can handle at the time, till I process it. And then I move forward. Because nothing will ever change what happened to me, I'm just grateful that I am out of that situation. It's in the past and they can't hurt me anymore. Me. I got me. I'm alright with that. I've always had me, and only me. I saved myself with the help of Frankie, and he doesn't even know it. That's why I found the courage to escape. Funny thing is, I was actually planning on going back west until, my car got towed from somebody calling to have it towed. But Betty Davis was on her last leg. It's bad. She was bad. But it's so bizarre. Only one person knew where I was parked. But that one person also knew that in order for me to get into a place to get on my feet where I needed to go in the future, I needed to stay here. So, well, I'm alright. This isn't me crying sadness shit. it's it's hard to explain. I deal with things very differently. See, the truth is, nothing. I talk about things of my life and things I've been through, and because I'm trying to help others. Because I will not let anything or anyone ever defeat me. And I refuse to have, and I hate to say this, the victim mentality where I live in the past constantly, because that will destroy you. I did that for a long time till I got out of there. And it took me a while. It took me a lot to heal. Because I tell you what, if I hadn't been healed when I found out that I had been kidnapped, if I had not been healed when all of this bullshit started, when it got really bad, like in 2024 with Purple Plankton, there's no way I would have been able to deal with all that. There's none. I don't know. I'm not that person anymore. I am, but I'm not, if you understand what I mean. Because basically, the life I was living, the way I was living and everything, I was living as someone I'm not. You get my drift? I thought growing up believing I'm Heather, right? So that's how I'm living, how I'm made to believe I'm supposed to live, right? And once I got out of there, just things started changing, and the name Heather never felt right. It never felt comfortable, never felt right, and I always wondered why it felt so weird to be called Heather. And then and this is me as a kid, wondering, laying in bed, USA Up All Night with Ron DeShear, or Gilbert Godfrey was on. I remember it was Attacking the Killer Tomatoes. And I'm laying in bed eating Hershey Kisses. Laying there, this was like 1990, 1991, something like that. I'm like, just laying there eating Hershey Kisses with Attacking the Killer Tomatoes on, thinking, how am I related to these people? How am I related to these people? I'm not like them. I don't look like them. Why, in the way they treated me, how am I related to them? And then I start thinking, and why do I feel weird being called Heather? Did everybody feel weird when they were called by their name? And I never asked because I thought everybody would think I was crazy. Something to do. I don't give a fuck. I think what you say is what you get. Okay, this will be in. I'm elevated. I'm good to go. But and then I started thinking maybe I was kidnapped, and my real family's out there looking for me. This is a child thinking this. I knew something was very wrong. That's the first time I had the memory of running up to the person in the gray outfit, the gray suit or whatever, with the gray hat and the word sucker. That was the very first time. And then after that, I had that right after that, it was the memory of the backseat of the car. And then it was the running away and getting into the elementary school. Those all happened back to back, those memories, those three memories. That, something on being there's one I can't put my finger on. So I know the one where I ran up to the person in the gray coat or whatever, that was who took me. The back seat was when I woke up after being rugged with an orange safety sucker and heard them talking. So there's that. Then there's the one where I'm most likely, that's when I escaped, was when I got up to the elementary school. Here's the one memory there's two memories that I have that are not making sense. I don't know when, I don't know actually three, because I remember something else, but these two memories in particular I've had since I was a kid. One was being in a strawberry field or something like that, strawberry patch, strawberry field, and I know I was with a man. And I seemed very close to this man, but I can't figure out his face. But it wasn't just strawberries. There was trees, and I don't know, it's strange. But I remember sitting on a bench with this man. And we were eating a strawberry or something. That might be where the strawberries come in, but there's that one. And then the roadside motel. It was a brick roadside motel. Like one of those off-highway motels, where they have the flashing vacancy sign in the window. There was a man who was driving, and then there was a woman, and there was another child. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but they were like wearing blue, like a striped shirt and blue shorts or something like that, and a pair of sneakers. And I was younger. The other child was older. The man was wearing blue, like blue jean bell bottoms, I think. The woman was wearing brown bell bottoms with a floral tank top that matched it, like from the 70s. The two were arguing. The man and woman were arguing. Something about the car. But he was wearing a one of those tank top wife beater things. And I remember when I was facing the back windshield, or the back, because I remember looking out, being in the car, looking out through the window. It's weird. I don't know. But it's fucking, I don't know. And then I had the brief memory of when I got the Christmas tree candle. It was kind of like Christmas morning or something, and this was in 2024. Or, yeah, 2024. I bought this Christmas candle, and the first time I smelled it, that I lit it, and the scent of it, I remember being in front of a real Christmas tree, orange carpet, there was a TV on the floor, some Christmas show on, or parade or something, celebration thing. And then there was a window on this side of the tree. That's all I remember of that. So yeah, I'm not giving up. I've come too far, and the other memories I have now, nah. Never give up, never quit. In the words of Frankie's Alfarino, until it's done. So, but yeah, he's the reason why, well, basically everything. So yeah, I tried to it myself after I ended up homeless in the car because I didn't know what I was going to do. I was alone. I had nothing except my car, what I had in it, and it was on as lost like as it was then. And I had my dog then, and I hope she ended up in a. I'm pretty she ended up in a good home. I'm sure she did. I hope she's happy now. I packed up my car in the middle of the night. I packed up my car in the middle of the night in January, the end of January 2023. That's how I got out. That's how I got away. So after I did that, I healed and everything. Um, After I got out of the hospital, it was after Valentine's Day. Oddly enough, I was taken very good care of at that hospital at that time. I even got a rose for Valentine's Day. It was interesting. Two or three women at my bank account would track down whatever I wanted in the hospital. For one strawberry ice cream, they'd go get it. It was strange, but it was nice. First time ever. Anything like that, I would never do that again. The thing is, I know that if Frankie knew that I had done that, that it would have hurt him extremely horribly if something had happened, if I had succeeded. So I made a promise. I don't know if he knows. Probably not. Maybe he does. I made a promise to him that I would never do anything like that again. That made my life better. Started going to the gym 3 times a day and did some modeling and even when I was homeless in my car I went to like the Cheer Choice Awards and that's actually where I told him I loved him to his face. I told him how I felt to him to his face. Oh, but I want you to fall in love with somebody else because I want you to be happy. But I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yeah, that's not mixed signals. Of course, at the time, I don't think he knew everything, obviously. Kids at Wings and Wishes, and the first night we met, people have seen the video, they're like, oh, girl, he really likes you, he's into you, like that. I thought he was being nice. I thought he was just being nice. You know. Because when you're told what I was told, and you hear that bitch's voice in your fucking head, why would you embarrass yourself like that? Because I had every intention on fucking telling him to ask him out. See, Brian's daughter dared me to tell him how I felt about him and ask him out. I'm like, alright, bet. I had every intention of doing it. And Linda says, why would you do that? It's like, what? She's like, why would you embarrass yourself like that? And it's like, what do you mean? Look at him and look at you. He'd be with whoever he wants. He would never be with something like you. Not someone like me, something. like me. That's what I had to deal with. Hell, I wasn't even allowed to get my driver's license until 2017. Been married twice, have 2 children. Never been on a date. Never experienced. I know how to be romantic. Something inside me, I guess. But I've never experienced it. I know how to love, but I said something inside me. But I've never been. First time I got married, I was wearing my pajamas. I was 5 months pregnant. I only knew my first husband for 2 weeks. I thought he was my knight shining armor. He got me away from my oldest daughter's father, who almost on the daily tried to take me out. No joke. The last time I left him, I was pregnant, obviously. Um, well, let's go to the day before, because I went back and forth. Got back together, got away, got back, because stupidly. But you'll understand at the end of this. So, I had been with this guy for 10 months, off and on, and it was fucking hell. When I say hell, being locked in a room for hours with the padlock on the outside of the door when he would go to work. We were renting a room in a basement. Hell. Prisoner hell. So, the last time I went back to him, it was after I got married to Johnny. And the reason I went back to him that time was because Johnny went to jail. I did not know everything about Johnny ahead of time, obviously, only knowing him for 2 fucking weeks. But I thought he was a guy for my daughter. I want a good father, for my child. Stupidly. But all my relationships were set up ahead of time, or they were paid to keep me in line and keep me under control after meeting them. That's why I'm pretty sure that's why not the last ex, but the one before him, Steven, started poisoning me. Why I got so sick. They were good at that. Anyways. So, the last time I left Nacho, the day before I left him, he decided we were going to go to the lake with the couple we were living with. Okay, great. Or finally got up there. He's, just playing. Okay. Yeah. He acted like everything was fine. And, that night, I woke up and he was on top of me, choking me. And I started moving, and he stopped, and he got off me, turned over, and went to sleep. The next morning, he was so sick he couldn't get out of bed. He was just fine. The day before, that night before, he was just fine. Then he tried to unalive me. And then he was so sick he couldn't get out of bed. I took a shower, I got dressed, and was like, is that okay if I go see my mom? So, and he's like, you better be back in an hour. I said, I will be, I promise. I left with what I had on me, what I was wearing, and my wallet. That was it. And I never went back. I had to start over many times. So, yeah. That's why I say materialistic shit. It's just materialistic shit. It gets replaced, Yeah. A freak of nature. I still have his 21st birthday gift to me, too, which I would have been 22, but born 22. But yeah, I still have that birthday gift. Can't get rid of it. I've been told if I had surgery, it would just grow back. Before anybody freaks out, it's my 21st birthday. Well, obviously it's Heather. We went to the Mexican bar dance club thing, right? And he starts saying, we're drinking a bit, and he starts dancing with other women. I'm like, okay, and so his friend asked me to dance, right? I didn't think anything of it. I thought it'd be fine because he was dancing, right? No. No. He was all happy-go-lucky until he saw me dancing with his friend. And he stopped dancing and came over, grabbed me, and dragged me out of that bar. Got me in the car. It was a very, very unpleasant ride back to the apartment, I'll tell you that. And by the time we got upstairs, I'm trying to change, and I got tired of it. I was tired of all of it. And this was a month into our relationship. A month and a half into our relationship, tops. I was with him for 10 months. He says, just going and going and going. I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I said, I'm done. Nacho, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. He said he was gonna me and then himself. And mind you, I was in my birthday suit. You get it? And I ran past him. And when I ran past him, I didn't know that he took a razor blade apart. So when I ran past him, he cut the back of my arm. And so, no, didn't get treated, obviously, because how was he going to explain that? How was that going to be explained? So he had the roommate patch it up. Yeah. I think it's like right. Yeah, it's right here. Right here. And it's puffy. It sticks out, but they said that if I ever had plastic surgery, it'd just grow back, so. But yeah, that was that was hell. Johnny wanted much worse. I really have never experienced a good relationship or anything. I've tried. Like, I waited, I did everything for these guys, and got treated like shit, and abused and everything. But I did what I always did, and that was everything. Even when I was on bed rest, and I was supposed to be on bed rest when I was pregnant with my second daughter, I'm married and we were living with, I had my oldest daughter there, and then that's part of the day. On my oldest daughter and everything, I'm supposed to be on bed rest. And there's John Howard and, John Howard, I called him Howie, he's the one I grew up knowing my uncle, and then his wife at the time. We were there, and I guess because I didn't work, I was supposed to do everything in the house, even though I'm supposed to be on bed rest. So yeah, I was doing everything in the house and taking care of my daughter, and yeah. And then after everything, I was the one who worked. I was the one that paid for everything. I was the one that took care of my kids. I did everything. And I'm a Jill of all trades. Type of jobs I've had, man. Worked in a landfill, meat packing plant, did security, house painter, janitorial, construction cleanup, a cook, fast food. Yeah, you name it. I did it. It's just how I've always, like, this is the first time in my life that I have not worked at all, even being on disability. Like, I don't, like, me resting and not doing anything is not a thing. It's never been a thing. It's never been able to be a thing. So it's very different for me, you know. But yeah. So, I keep pushing forward. Because what else am I going to do? You know, I used to let the things that bother, what was said on here about me and all, being posted about and recorded and live streamed and my lives recorded, posted on YouTube and shit like that. I used to, and everything else that had been said and done and all that, I used to let all that shit bother me. But I got to a point where it was gotten way too much, and so I took the advice of the most amazing person I've ever met in my entire life. That man is so intelligent. Anyways, you can't control the internet and you can't control what people say, think, or do, so why are you letting it bother you? People are gonna say they can do whatever the fuck they want anyway, right? Why do you let it bother you? You can't control it. But when you try, it just destroys you. Because it just wears you out. They think it's funny. Sure, they keep getting worse. So why let it bother you? I mean, he didn't say that part, but that was from me. But basically, shit you can't control. That's why I don't let the shit bother me anymore. He's just, he's also probably the smartest person I know. With the best advice and the best hugs. Which I could really use. You know. I'm wishing for the one to find me today. I'm hoping in a dream. I don't know. I would be so happy if you would just tell me how you felt, though, you know. Maybe at some point he will. Who knows? Who knows? Does anybody have any requests? I didn't say I had the worst day. Did I say the worst day? I don't think I said I had the worst day. I know I didn't say I had the worst day. Shit. I don't know. My brain, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my brain. The past couple days, when I start thinking about anything like that's like, I will say stuff and then I can't fucking remember what the fuck it was. And I think my brain has been on overload and it's like saying, okay, you need to stop. We're not going to let you remember shit. You need to stop and just chill. You know, because look how long I've been going. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Shit. Lonesome me. Little southern twang. I used to hide it. I used to hide it because it's embarrassing to me. I used to be very embarrassed when I would let people hear my accent, so I learned how to cover it up. But it still slips out like that. I do not control it. I said, does anyone have any requests? Not worst day ever. I think that's what. Yeah, no. Lord have mercy. Let's see, where are we? God, same shit over a different day. You know? Nothing is catching my attention here. Nothing. Huh. Okay, we're gonna do this because this would be more of a message if, you know. For anyone that wants to know, hey, how do I tell that person that I feel about them? This is a message. It's very simple. Fish and 2 10-piece McNuggets, or mix and match for $6. Very simple. Not this. Lord have mercy. Yes. Just go to their door. Tell them how you feel. That's not simple. Straight to the point. Yeah. At least that's what I would want. Maybe someday. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you could and make things new just by saying I love you. La-di-da, more than words. Sitting on the bench, you keep sliding down. Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all you ever need. You to show that you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I already know. What would you do if our heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you could and make things new just by saying I love you. When the night just began, here we are, young and young, no limitations, oh love, no boundaries, I'm strong, so relax, take it in, say you want it, I'll get it, you are the one I need, I'm so addicted, can't be. I wanna get to know you better, so baby show me if it's better, and if it isn't, just might let you. So come with me forever, I wanna get to know you better, so baby show me if it's better, and if it isn't, just might let you. So come with me forever, forever girl. Take me back, one lucky one in a pack, losing my mind, all my last. On and on, gotta wait, pull me up, just show me it's pure satisfaction with a touch. I don't believe I'm in much, I wanna get to know you better, baby, show me if it's better. And if it is, I just might let you. I just want someone with me forever. I wanna get to know you better. So baby, show me if it's better. And if it is, I just might let you. Someone with me forever. Forever. So we're gonna let everybody put their hands together. Let's sing like old school. Hey, let's dance. I wanna get to know you. So baby, show me. If it is, I just wanna let you. You know what just wanna stay home with me forever. I wanna get to know you better. So baby, show me if it's better. And if it is, I just wanna let you. Stay home with me forever. I wanna get to know you better. So baby, show me if it's better. And if it is, I just wanna let you. Stay home with me forever. Forever. My favorite person.
Hungry Root is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty.
I'm gonna open the box. That's the exciting part.
Hungry Root came through.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you want. Say I don't know what you do to me, but you got my heart, girl. And if you love us like what you love it, the pain is a star, girl. You blow my mind every time we're together, boy, you know you are. Treasure of me, can't you see? You're the perfect girl I'm looking for. Say less, I know what you're thinking, say less. I know what you want, say less. I know what you want, say less. Say less, say less. I know what you're thinking, say less. I know what you want, say less. I know what you want, say less. Say less, say less. You mean addicted by the taste of your lips. I just was my mind, girl. You got me thinking about making. This makes from inside, girl. You got my mind every time we're together, girl. You know you are. Oh, dancing on me, can't you see? You're the part that I'm looking for. Oh, say less, I know what you're thinking, say less. I know what you want, say less. I know what you want, say less. Say less, say less. I know what you're thinking, say less. I know what you want, say less. I know what you want, say less. Say less, say less. Say, I know what you're thinking. Say, I know what you want. Say, I know what you want. Show me. Say, I know what you're thinking. Say, I know what you want. Say, I know what you want. Him in the outfit. This is one of the sexiest videos I've ever seen. So Just less words, just know, justify what you really need to know. Say less, just less words, just know, justify what you really need to know. Say less. I mean, it's sexy people, you know. I don't know what you're doing me, but you got my heart, boy.
If you're an introvert, working in an office can be draining. Constant small talk,
It's just Frankie.
background noise, and the endless
So if you don't like Frankie, well, you're screwed, because that's what we're listening to. It's my happy music. It's my happy person, my happy music. It makes me happy. I like being happy. I probably shouldn't have eaten those. I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow. And each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I cannot help it. Find the way to do this whole fucking shit. We're the warmth of your smile. For more than anything, oh, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who loved you in the place you left. I hope you always forget and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Or you find God's grace in every mistake. Always give more than you take, but more than anything, oh, more than anything. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Ooh. Ooh. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Oh, my wish. Hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams come true. Ooh, this is my wish. Beautiful song. But this next one, this next one. Might as well just take this off now, shit. Because at some point through the song, I'm going to start crying right now. For your love is something I only heard in songs. A promise people made that somehow never stayed for long. But then you turned my head, and suddenly the world made sense. Every wall I ever carried led me right to this moment. You're the reason hope feels real, the calm inside my breath. And every step beside you feels like home I never had yet. For the rest of my life, I wanna dance with you. Slow and fast through every season, every storm we walk through. You're the love I didn't dream of. You're the wish I never knew. And it forever has a heartbeat, baby, it beats for you. For the rest of my life, I'll dance with you. So I go quiet, I feel the darkness fall. But it's not come through the shadows, it was never dark at all. You turn my fears to day, you turn my doubts to truth. You refuse to hide from magic, starts and ends with you. Take my hands and don't let go, let's do every step together. Even if the wind changes, I'll be with you for forever. Stay, I love this song a bit. I dance with you, slow and fast through every season, every storm we walk through. You're the love I didn't dream of. You're the wish I never knew. And it forever has a heartbeat, baby, it beats for you. Your hands get heavy and my hair turns silver gray. I hold you like I'm holding every miracle at stake. And if the music ever fades, I'll still sway you in my arms. 'Cause I would use the wheel that saved my heart for the rest of my life. It's only with you. The quiet in the sunlight, in the fall when we get through. Always only true. Every time. For the rest of my life, I'll dance with you. So handsome in a tux. So handsome in anything. Every fucking time at that one part, I'll dance only with you. Oh, that's... yeah. You're so good. That's something so good. David took so long. Then come up to your own hat. Don't gonna tell you that what you see. It's a thing you need to see. With some freak, eyes on sheep, eyes on me. Get ready I love you, music. Love them trees bouncing on me. I get up and back. Way too grown. Way too grown. Way too grown. Okay, so Mama shake that shit out. Break your bone off the hip. Break the bone off the hip. Break the bone. Break the bone off the hip. Break the bone off the hip. That boy's on that because he has to speak. Don't gotta take it away to see. What's that thing you need to see? Twist on free. Eyes on sheep. Eyes on me. Get ready. I love it to sing. Please bounce on me. Way too ground. Way too ground. Get shut. Mama shake that shit up. Break the bone off the hip. Break hips, mama shake that shit. You bad, bad bitch. You bad, bad bitch. You bad, bad bitch. Break hips, mama shake that shit. Oh. Shake that ass like grown up. Roll that ass like grown up. Shake that ass like grown up. Roll that ass like grown up. Shake that ass like grown up. Roll that ass like grown up. He ass all that way too grown. What you drinking about? Way too grown. What you wrapped up in the ain't too grown. Way too grown. Way too grown. You don't know that shit. Way too grown. You don't sing that shit. Way too grown. How the fuck that dance way too grown? You better. You think you're cute like that? Huh? Walking up here like dumb shit. Way too grown, baby. Way too grown.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, I spent
I do not care, Tony Robbins.
all the world, 100 countries.
Let's see it. Please, won't you step inside my brain? I'm your freak show, baby. I'm your crazy train. Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Hills. Pretty kitties back in black and I'm dressed to kill. I'll be your sugar mama. I'll be your diamond ring. You'll be my dirty secret. You'll be my sexy thing. I'll take you out and baby. I'll be your rock star. I'll get you higher, baby, if you wanna go that far. Hey, I'll show you a picture you'll never see. Touch my backstage pass from the limousine. Please let me be your flesh and blood, your dirty secret, your rock the love. Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Hills. Pretty kitties back in black and I'm dressed to kill. I'll be your sugar mama. I'll be your diamond rings. You'll be my dirty secret. You'll be my sexy thing. I'll take you riding, baby. I'll be your rock star. I'll get you high, baby, if you wanna go that far. You think that's heavy metal? That's hair band. This is hair band. This is rock. It's Bret Michaels from Poison. It's. I don't know why the fuck I'm laughing like this. Maybe it's the fucking gummy shit. Yeah, it's Bret Michaels from Poison. Now you love it, girl. You go on VIP. You fly private, baby. Area NYC. You drive my fancy crib. You think that big black car. Put it inside the club. And you stars. I'll be your sugar mama. I'll be your diamond rings. You'll be my German secret. You'll be my sexy thing. I'll take you out, baby. I'll be your rock star. I'll get you higher, baby, if you want to go that far. No, you want so you don't know what yeah, that was Brett Michaels from Poison. So okay. I'm gonna show you what heavy metal basically kind of. You'll see. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I can because I love the song. You know, it's not quite, but it's not quite. You'll see. Now this is more
Meet Swibbler, the AI book writer
kind of
that
like
transforms
Marilyn
your ideas into
Manson,
fully
that type
developed
of thing.
chapters.
Would be
With
heavier,
pre-made templates
you
for
know.
all genres.
Something about you I cannot explain. I just wanna know you. I just wanna know your name. It's not what you said, not the way you said it. I'm under your spell. You're not a regret it. Take my breath. Baby, reach inside my chest. You can have whatever's left. And baby, I'm possessed. Don't you try to hide with those angel eyes. Get it? See the difference? Such a deep disguise, the devil's running inside. Oh, it's the tricks you like. There's a darkness, I can feel it in your touch. I should get away. I want you way too much. Take my breath, baby, reach inside my chest. You can have whatever's left, and baby, I'm possessed. Don't you try to hide with those angel eyes. And this is really heavy metal. Such a deep disguise, the devil's right inside. Yeah, the head screaming and yeah. Differences. I like all kinds of music. Like, we're all stars now in the coach. You got this power over me. There's no way to fight it. I can't help but gravitate towards you. This is a force I can't take my breath. Baby, reach inside my chest. Don't you try to hide with those angel eyes. Such a deep disguise, the devil's right inside. Watch out, the devil's inside. Difference. Yeah. Too much? Not too much. Here we go. Fucking ads. That brings me, I gotta finish my schoolwork tomorrow. Oh, that was too much? Or not bad? Which one? Too much? Been working so hard, I'll put you my God. Haters forward. Oh, tell me what I got. I got this feeling. Time's just holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this town. Now I gotta go loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Loose, you're loose. Everybody cut the loose. You're playing so cool, obeying every rule. Get way down in your heart. You're burning, yearning for soul. So I'm going to tell you that life ain't passing you by. I'm trying to tell you. You will if you don't even try. You can fly if you don't get loose, foot loose. Kick off the Sunday shoes. Ooh-wee, Marie, shake it for me. Oh, my Lord, come on, let's go. Loose, loose. Everybody got foot loose. Foot loose. Foot loose. You got to turn me around and put your feet on the ground. I'll take a hold of the floor. I'll turn you loose, foot loose. Kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Loose, your blues. Everybody come for loose, for loose. Oh, please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Loose, your blues. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody. Everybody cut for loose. And that's that for the night. Because I need to rest my vocals from singing. So, how is everybody? So what's everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? Anything fun and exciting? I have absolutely fucking nothing. I'm like, not a fucking thing planned. Maybe next week I'll do something. Maybe. I don't know. So, how was everybody's day? How is everybody doing? Interaction. It's an amazing thing. How is everybody? Everybody good? Have a wonderful day? Did you have a bad day? Did you have a boring day? Did anything exciting happen? Fuck. Lord have mercy. Anyways. What's everybody doing this weekend? Are you having a non-existing weekend too? shit. It's been a crazy week. Well, crazy year. 2026 has been a crazy year all year so far. Well, hopefully it's gonna get better. Well, so you're like me with absolutely fuck all to do. Right? So, I think I'm going to end this because I need to go to bed. I'm kind of tired and I want to rest my voice. So, hope everybody has a wonderful evening or whatnot. And until next time, I will see y'all later. Have a good night, guys.